Yeah, well, it's great to get this delivered. Jen has just delivered on board the vessel, the Emer Jane. We'll be watching this at sea, myself and the lads. They'll be down the galley and we'll put the USB stick in and surprise, surprise, we'll see what's on it. I'm looking forward to looking at this now. And the lads will look at it now as well with me, and I'll even give them the popcorn as well.
So Wexford Documentary Film Festival started its life as a previous event. It was weather permitting, and it was film screening outdoors down on the beach in Kilmore Quay. And I met Andy McGarry at that event, and I was involved in other film festivals, and I used to be sending him films. One day he rang me up and he told me he had a venue booked for the film festival, and it was a very natural decision that we would run a film festival.
It just never ceases to amaze me with the quality of the films, number one, the quality of the people that you meet there, just the open-mindedness, just the different points of view, the different things that you learn, and then the reaction from the locals. It's amazing, like, you know, and it really brings that community together.
Yeah, so my films are always based around a collective memory, which means past, now and future, and all the stories I can collect from it. But also that, but then showing it back, this film, again to the local community, I think it was packed full. It's a really nice thing to do, because also the fishermen then recognize each other and the farmers. Like, there's a connection of crafts that disappear, which I really like.
I've been to 4 of them, and there's a noticeable improvement on every single one. And I normally stay there most of the day to watch them all, and for the simple reason that you're seeing kind of films that you're not going to see anywhere else. And that's it. And I'm very sad that we haven't got it this year. But when we've got something like this, and what a wonderful idea this is. Absolutely just delighted to have this.
It's unique. First of all, it's in this lovely place. And we never know what's going to be on the programme. It's one of the highlights of our year. We get a kind of a window on the world from this tiny little rural area. We meet wonderful, interesting people. The films kind of open us up to things that are happening everywhere. And they always have an ethical kind of theme to them, highly entertaining, and such a variety.
Basically, we were up till a few weeks ago, we thought that there was going to be a festival, but then government changed the rules. They kind of said, all right, we can't have it, so that was that. Luckily, Augustine had this plan B, which is to deliver the cinema into people's homes, and that's currently what this film's kind of all about, really. We started off wanting to show films about environment, social justice and human rights, and we've carried on with that. We started off wanting to have a free festival, as in people didn't have to pay to come and see the films, and we've managed to keep that going. It's nice to have a film festival that has a kind of a conscience almost, you know. And then also we encourage the students. It's very important that we have a student input, and then different levels of input as well. So we have a student level, we have, you know, national, local and international, you know, so that all the different elements kind of dovetail in.
I've always had an interest in documentaries. It's following the lives of 3 fishermen and their relationship with the sea and with each other. I think fishermen are always all about community, and I grew up in this seaside village and some of my family are fishermen and stuff, so it's a topic that was close to me. Festival's brilliant because it's free, and being a student, it's really hard we don't have the funds maybe to submit it to a lot of festivals, but this is a very inclusive festival and encourages students to display their work in like a professional, encouraging environment.
One of the highlights for me is just seeing all the shorts made by locals and people around Wexford, and just see people at the beginning of their possible documentary careers. So it's great exposure for them.
It's a really great idea. It gets a lot of locals involved. I've been to a few of them every year. It's just a great way to get everyone involved in the local community.
The whole idea of it has really grabbed the attention of people around here, and it's with the lockdown that's been on, and the fact that now I think just the creativity and the newness of the ideas, and I suppose that it's almost, they feel like it's a spontaneous thing. People feel like the siege is lifting a little bit, and it's a great way of reminding people that the festival is running, even though it's in a different way, but it's just still that people are still encouraged to participate in some way. So it's a terrific idea.
The lockdown really did affect my process of the documentary. We couldn't film at all. Luckily enough, we had most of our interviews and B-roll shot, but when I was looking through the footage at home, there was a lot we didn't get to capture and a lot we would have loved to reshoot, so it was basically just me in my bedroom film editing as much as possible. But I think it forced me to really find the true narrative of it, to use the interviews as much as possible to show this community and what I wanted to try to say. So I was happy for it in the end, but it was very stressful.
The festival wouldn't be possible without, the support of so many people, local people, the Stella Maris Centre. So many people come together to make this happen. I suppose as well, just the financial backing and support of Wexford County Council, the Arts Council, is great as well. It wouldn't be possible without them. The festival, to the people, it's that small bit of interaction with them to let people know, look, we haven't forgot about you and here's the films. But yeah, we do miss that live interaction with people.
Dum